sun is out here, and everyone's enjoying it as we get ready for a Pool B match with Zimbabwe, who was so impressive against South Africa in their first game, now up against the UAE. Tinashe Panyangara, impressive new ball bowler, to send down the first delivery. On the mark. On the mark to Amjad Ali. It is swing up in the air. Now can mid-on get back? No, neither mid-on or mid-off could have gotten there. Just carried beyond them.
Surprising, because it was chipped up into the wind. The wind is blowing down the ground, so you would have thought that would have held up, but he got more contact than we first thought. Chikampura is trying his best to get underneath it. Unfortunately, no luck.
Tendai Chatara dropped it. Brendan Taylor has palmed it over slip. Should have been taken, to be quite honest. Zimbabwe have to ensure that they come out with intensity in the field. They've talked about it.
Frustration for Chatara. First delivery, he gets it in the right place, just nips away slightly, takes the outside edge, extra bounce, and that's got to be classed as poor from Taylor. Shouldn't be letting those ones go. He might be a part-time wicketkeeper.
Panyangara. Drop short, just short of Masakadza at slip. Good line bowling being executed by Zimbabwe.
We get one that edges and it carries too quickly, too high, gets put down. Then I found the outside edge the next over. That one doesn't carry through to Hamilton Masakadza at first slip. Creating some opportunities, you've got to be happy about that. But you're just wanting one to go to hand and be taken, and a wicket on the board.
Over mid-on and four. For a little while, mid-on would have thought, might come to me. First boundary for the United Arab Emirates.
And he gets more contact this time round. Good away swing again. Ends up nice and straight. He plants that front foot and just chips it into the leg side. But the contact's good enough to take it over Muri's head. Pitch is just on where the circle ends. And this outfield's quick enough to take it away to the boundary just. So the first boundary of the day. And Chris Gaffney from New Zealand, a local boy. Edged and gone. This time the edge is not put down. Easy catch for Taylor. And Berenger's chanced laugh at the crease comes to an end. So wonderfully, Zimbabwe have stuck to the task and managed to pick up their first wicket.
Chatara is a good line bowler. Oops. Oh, I don't see anything behind. Oh, is there anything behind the line? Is there? Is there? Oh, that's tight.
You did say a good line bowler. Thinking this might be a case of being a bad line bowler. No, Bish, nothing for me behind that line. That's a no ball.
And now to have this confirmed now. Same batsman. Oh, Tendai. Oh, Tendai.
Insult to injury. Now he has to go back to his mark. He hasn't got himself a wicket. And there's a chance he could disappear out of the stadium. Free hit.
Wind up and swing, Berenger. And he does, and nails it. Nails it for four. Not the type of start that Elton Chigumbura would have been looking for from his unit in the field.
Chatara can't change his field. He has to keep the field exactly the same, but he decides to back of a length. Berenger gives himself some room and absolutely hammers it. The foot's fine this time round, just half and half. He would have wished it was like that the last delivery. And that's a quality shot off the middle of the bat. Just a short arm jab, one bounce into the boundary.
Lovely. The balance was good. And he hit it on top of the bounce. A very stylish boundary.
Quality shot here from Ali. You get the feeling you just can't afford to give him too much width. He'll latch on to any of that quickly. Most left-handers are pretty strong. Square of the wicket. And this is all about the hands. Flicks the wrists through that hitting zone. Creates some good power. His placement is superb. Doesn't have to move from the crease.
Well left. Good discipline being shown by Amjad Ali.
Talk about the size of the ground. There are some small areas. Never the hugest grounds here in New Zealand, but this one's beautiful, picturesque surroundings. And for the bowlers, you want the batsman to be trying to hit you as straight as possible.
Is that gone? This time it's held. And we hold our breath for it to be confirmed as a legal delivery. The batsman is leaving, so no problems there. And Chitara, for the third time of trying, has a dismissal.
Yeah, he has. He's found the outside edge for the third time, Bish, and this was a good catch by Irvine. It went quickly. It was foolish in length. Once again, Ali driving at one without using much footwork. Gets the edge, takes it through the midriff. And a wonderful catch there by Irwin. So the first UAE wicket is down. Ali has to depart for 7. UAE 26 for 1.
Krishna Chandran. Good line, very good line. Good over, that successful over. 6 overs gone, 27 for 1.
So you don't have to have your catches now, but we have a first slip and a gully. So aggressive thinking from Mire. Lovely shot down the ground, hit on top of the bounce, and will go for a boundary.
A special shot. It was played on the up, firmly hit from the middle of the bat, raced away to the boundary. Straight as an arrow. 3rd 4 to Beringer.
He'll be pretty pleased with that when he sees that on replay. Right in the middle of the bat. Not an easy shot to play. Top of the bounce. Clips in the air and finds the gap importantly. Man at square leg just for a moment thought he was in business. So through the power play overs, first 10 overs, and just 1 or 2 opportunities that went begging really for Zimbabwe, and 1 or 2 moments of luck for the UAE. Should have been taken, Brendan Taylor, perhaps beaten for pace and bounce. That didn't carry. Some pretty good bowling. And they thought they had their man then, but upon review, it was a no ball. Just in the end, just the wicket of Ali. Caught Irvine, bowled Chitara. Chitara's bowled pretty well in the 2 games we've seen. A steady start then for UAE. Edged and taken. Beaten for pace really and for bounce. Never really in any position to play the shot. And Mire picks up his first.
Well directed bouncer. 2nd one in this over. Got the edge. Easy catch, the wicketkeeper. Banged in shot. It was too high. He tried to play a tennis ball pull, but in the end got the edge, went straight to the keeper. First wicket for Mire. Beringer departs for 22, UAE 40 for 2.
Right, Khurram Khan, perhaps the best player in the UAE side, coming in at number 4. Not where he intended, and goes for 4 just.
He's off the mark. Inside edge. Barely missed his stumps. The fine leg was wide. Inside edge. French cut as we call it. Ooh, just missed the stumps by a whisker. 50 up as well for UAE. 51 for 2 in 11.4.
Off the edge. And that will run for 4.
Just a little bit of room there, and he throws the bat at it. Krishna Chandran. It doesn't go where he intended, but the desired result, he gets 4, is looking through the offside, trying to get it past cover and point.
got it through this time. Pierces that gap at extra cover. There's enough on this. It's the last ball that does the damage. 8 from the over. It's 71 for 2.
He might find that in the next over he bowls, he'll look to go with those sweepers, particularly towards the end of the over. Again, there's ever so slightly a bit of room. And as soon as it's there, Chandran happy to throw the bat. 4 runs again.
Down the pitch, didn't quite get there, but there's enough on that. Khan full of authority, and another 4 off the last ball. 8 from the over, 79 for 2.
Intention's quite clear with him coming down the wicket, and its percentage. He knows where he's trying to hit the ball. He opens the face of the blade on contact because mid-off is up in the circle. He's just trying to lift it over there. Now, once he makes sufficient contact, no need to worry. It's going to go for 4.
That's a bad ball. You heard that roar of disapproval from the bowler himself. Chastises himself. He drops it wide and short, and it's inviting it to hit.
Yeah, nice shot. Those strike points that we just showed you a little while ago, add that on, and he's just stayed in the crease and stayed well back. And it's on the bowler's mind, I can't be wide, I can't be wide, and that's where he's put it. Gone for 4.
What's happening with Zimbabwe's bowlers at the moment? It's 1 ball and over. Invariably, it's the last ball that we've seen gone for 4, 4, 4. This time it was a bad ball from Sean Williams, so they're building up a little bit of pressure, and then they're releasing it quickly with a bad delivery.
And I've seen, Sean, so many fast bowlers in this day and age. They bowl wide of the crease most of the time. And you, I remember, you were close to the stumps every time. Bit of a misunderstanding there. He was home finally. But how important is to bowl close to the stumps, especially on a flatter decks?
I think the ideal is that you can bowl nice and straight. It's difficult for the batsman to score. There was a bit of a miscommunication, hesitation. He had one stage, could have led to a run out. I think a direct hit would have found him wanting. It was actually a lot closer than we thought. So this is the opportunity Zimbabwe were looking for, a half chance. Oh, they couldn't take advantage. Mere, the fielder.
26 of 52, Chandran.
Talking about going over the top. He's done it this time. Will it get to the boundary? Yeah, just 2 bounces. He was trying to hit it nice and straight, but dragged it to mid wicket. But still got the result he was looking for.
That was his 4th boundary, 106 for 2. Look at this, towards mid-wicket. Idea was to play straight towards mid-on, but like Sean just said, he went through with the shot. Middled it. That was his 4th boundary.
Sweep, top edge, but it's going to land safely. Could go away to the boundary. No, he's going to cut it off. That's Williams. Just the 2. That's a good effort.
He was lucky there, Khurram. He's on 35, top edge. There was a fielder there, short fine leg. Missed that, right into the gap between short third man as well.
He does play this with like an open bat face, almost like he was trying to flick it over the man at short 45. Surprised Taylor doesn't have a helmet on. Those top edges, every once in a while, they go close to the keeper's face. You wouldn't want any damage to be done. Goes square of the wicket and does well. Gets it in front of that man who's on the boundary, and he picks himself up a boundary to end the over. So that's a good over. 7 from it. 122 for 2. So another change of bowling. Payangara is out the attack. Into the attack is Miri. He picked up a wicket early in the piece with a short delivery that was express and pace. Found a top edge caught by Brendan Taylor. Takes advantage, but doesn't down the wicket, and all he can do is hold out to the captain, Chickenborough. So the change of bowling works superbly for Zimbabwe.
Didn't middle it. Bottom of the bat, straight to the fielder at mid-off. Easy catch. And Zimbabwe got their breakthrough. Chandran goes for 34.
New man to the crease is Swapnil Patel. Quality, pure quality, overpitched and hammered away.
What a shot.
That's as good a shot as we've seen. He's only been there for 3 deliveries. Beautifully caressed through the covers. Maybe a bit disappointed that he gave him that opportunity. Overpitched and a bit of width.
Oh, got him! Good catch that. Sean Williams, a gully.
It's a breakthrough as well, because Karim Khan was playing well, and with the advent of the batting power play, which becomes mandatory in under 5 overs, it is a wonderful breakthrough for Zimbabwe that a new batsman now has to come and establish himself at the crease. He's a good player, Karim Khan, but he goes for 45. It's 134 for 4.
Shaiman Anwar. It's a nice shot. Just short enough for Anwar to rock back and cut it through that offside. He'll get a third as well because of a little fumble on the fence. Yeah, not happy with himself first of all, and then not happy with the fielding. Yeah, it's through the gap. It's the captain. Just tries to chuck it back and can't.
He's just tending to bowl too short, and they're going to pick him off if this is his length from here on in.
Becoming too predictable now. They are lining him up now. Patel is on 21.
Too wide this time, and that's 2 poor deliveries in this over. They've cost him.
Another edge. Look at this. Asking for trouble. Mire. Meant to be a slow ball, but obviously the direction wasn't there. The line wasn't there.
So 165 for 4. Good over that last one. 9 coming from it. It's going to be Kamungoze now to bowl his 8th over. He's bowled a nice tidy spell here. He hasn't given too much. He hasn't looked to spin it too much. What he looks to do is bowl as wicket to wicket as much as he can. Wicket to wicket. Ring of fielders on the offside. And that's been carved over the top of them. Anwar will get 4 here.
Played it with the spin, gave himself room with a short delivery. It's a difficult shot to play. Using full advantage of batting power play. 4 runs from this over already. 2 balls to go. 169 for 4 UAE. Sweet. There is no fielder there. Another boundary. 2nd one from this over.
Well, that's poor because Kamungoze's got his fielders set on this offside. 5 on the offside, ring of fielders offside, and he bowls a full toss leg stump. That's not doing what your captain has asked. You can only blame yourself, I'm afraid. 174 for 4, 13 overs to go. Partnership now with 40. Oh, it beats that man. It's going to run away for 4.
Again, with 3rd man up, it was short, it was wide. Anwar just had to put the bat on it and guide it beautifully towards the 3rd man region. Misfield as well. Fielding hasn't been great from Zimbabwe today. A lot of misfield, drop catches. This should have been stopped. Partnership is 52 or 51. Very important one for UAE. Quicker delivery. The same shot, inside out. 2nd boundary from this over.
United Arab Emirates going well here, flying the flag here for the country.
Mid-off is up in the circle. Shot pulled. Another boundary. Good cricket. 197 for 4 now.
It's good cricket from Anwar, but it's bad cricket from Panyangara. It really is nuts right there. It's an invitation to say, hit me. It's a hit me ball. And your fine legs up. Goes big this time, straight down the ground, into the sight screen it is. 6. Anwar is changing up gears dangerously. That's his half century.
Try to change his length after pitching shot right from the middle of the bat. A meaty blow. 200 up, 205 for 4 in 40.1 overs. Nicely played, waited for it, late cut. That will race away to the boundary. Runs are coming easy for UAE.
Now 2 is the call this time. Oh dear, that is horrible. Solomon Mire, sloppy Solomon Mire. 41 gone, 214 for 4. Oh, it's one shot too many. Well, he tried to help it on its way over extra cover, and Sean Williams just held it back. Chakava taking the catch. A nice, bright, breezy inning this from Patil.
There was no fielder there. The idea was good, but unfortunately he didn't middle the ball, went straight to the fielder in extra cover. He played well though. Patel, he departs for 32, UAE 216 for 5 now.
New batsman is Rohan Mustafa from Kohat, Pakistan. But very much the man in the middle now is Anwar, because he's lost Patil. And there was a nice partnership this. Swapnil Patil was trying to work this over extra cover.
Edged it and gone. Straight forward to Brendan Taylor. Good breakthrough from Tendai Chitara. He's bowled well today.
Said that they got crashed around at the back end of that South African innings. Obviously different opposition today, and they're thinking wickets. How can they pick up wickets? Banged in again. And just trying to get some bat on it down to third man. Simple catch for Taylor, who doesn't put this one down. 4 from 6 from Mustafa today, 230 for 6.
Amjad Javid is the new batsman. He's got to be there at the end, Shaiman Anwar. No, that's disappointing. As well as he's played, he tried to claim it on because there was nobody deep on that side, and he's played very well, but he needed to go through the innings.
Yeah, bowler's happy, captain's happy as well, because he's gone to spin and he's got his rewards straight away. I think, again, right idea. Mid-on is up and he doesn't quite get the elevation. Just needs to get more elevation and more of the middle of the bat, and it was an excellent start to the over. In the end, agony for Anwar. Has played so nicely. He really has played really, really well. Excellent start to the competition for him personally. 67 from 50 to 32 now for 7.
Mohammad Naveed goes high and he goes down the ground. Impressive strike. Very impressive strike from Naveed.
It was interesting captaincy as well, because the man could have been back at long off. He had an extra man in the circle. He has a slip in place. He has 6 in the ring. Only has to have 5. So it's a tempter for the batsman. Batsman saying he can't bowl with this field to me.
It's high and it's going towards the boundary, and it's gone for 6. What a shot, what a strike from Mohammad Naveed.
High-risk policy on a good pitch. Still no Yorkers are banging it in, and this time Naveed was back in his crease waiting for it. Opened up the leg side and he just got enough bat on it. It was a tempter.
Up and over the offside, no one out there, and squeezed away for 4. Nice shot, clever shot.
It is a clever shot, and again it's that straight back shot. The only option he could have perhaps to change the field is to put an extra cover back on the boundary, give away 1 at extra cover and bring up your deep mid wicket if they're going to play with this straight bat. It's a high risk, but You just got to know your players. If that's how he looks to play. Yeah, there he goes again. And he gets another boundary. It's hit firmly enough. That might be something that Chickenborough can think about right now. Make him heave across the line to mid-wicket. Bring the mid-wicket up. And just have a bit more cover in that region.
He's getting this just outside the line of the off stump, tight on the off stump. And with protection down the ground and deep mid-wicket and square leg. He wants his line ideally to be a little bit straighter, but hit your length too. Hit the Yorker like that. That's much better.
But it's harder for bowlers to bowl now because a lot of batsmen edge leg side of the ball so the bat can come down and hit the Yorker. And so you're naturally opening up the offside. Have a look at him there. That's what you see a lot of at the end of an innings. Batsmen just staying leg side to access the ball.
Oh, nice, nice, lovely striking. That's a big shot. Missed his length there, and it's pleased him no end in the UAE camp.
It is, it's super striking, and again just pays the price for not quite hitting his length. That's why bowlers are so reticent to go to Yorkers. And edges the leg side of the ball. Wonderful strike. Now they're getting towards 280. If they finish well, they could be 280 plus here.
It's gone in the air. Might fall safely. It does fall safely.
Change of length this time, change of plan too. Williams, I think, with a desperate effort, might have just got a finger on it.
Oh, he does it again. This is some skillful stuff by these two. They've played well in this partnership of 42, 274 for 7.
Perhaps he could have had a different field that may have made it easier for him, but let's admire the stroke play for now.
Oh, it's gone through Brendan Taylor. Oh, no. Heads go down on the field from the Zimbabweans. Another error.
The innings is finishing as it started for Brendan Taylor. Put down a catch he really ought to have taken. Perhaps surprised by the extra pace on that occasion. Perhaps surprised here by the lack of pace on this one. Slower ball, I think, and it just died in the surface.
Oh, he's hit something. See, full and straight has its merit sometimes. Timing, timing. It's a good score. This is a wonderful effort from the UAE. This is an exceptional effort.
It is, isn't it? Bearing in mind they were put into bat. It's their first game. I had a chat with Khurram Khan, their leading player, before play started, and there were a few nerves around, as you'd expect. And to go and put 280 plus on the board now is exactly, I think, what they'd have hoped for. And you were talking about the fielding earlier. Sometimes a side, the way they are mentally, shows in the way they feel. Hard hands, a bit anxious. They know this is a game they really ought to win. Played well in the first game, but pressure's very much on them here.
Yeah, I like them. A good bunch of kids. I've interacted with them since way back in 2003. Panyangara, Elton, Chickenborough, and those guys. I just didn't feel they were intense enough starting this morning. Good Yorkers, really good Yorkers on display here from Tendai Chatara, controlling the direction of the hit. And so the UAE, impressive, very, very impressive. After 50 overs, 285 for 7, a good partnership of 53 from 37 for the 8th wicket.
Lots of stuff, 22, 34, 45 for Khurram Khan, but the star of the show today with the bat, Shami Anwar, 67 from 50, but finished really well between Javed and Naveed, 25 and 23.
It's Pool B. We're in Nelson. It's Zimbabwe against the UAE in the Cricket World Cup 2015. You'd want to visit this place if you come to New Zealand. Quite a lot to do. Some mountains. I say sunny. It's the sunniest place in New Zealand, and I know that many out there would know New Zealand for its cold and wet, but look at that. Absolutely stunning. Known for fishing, horticulture, as well as forestry. There's also tourism and farming, of course. Really, really good place to visit. Not at him. Straight off the helmet. There's a big shout of how's that, and they thought it was out, the UAE. Hope he's all right, Sikandar Raza, because that made a big clank.
He bangs it in. Gets onto him a lot quicker than he thought. Straight on that helmet.
Shot. Laid into that.
If he was asleep, he was woken up by a clunk on his helmet. Got pinned a few deliveries before. This time he gets some width. Slightly over-pitched, and he decides, that's it, I'm going to have my say here. I'm going to look to dominate, and executes well.
Oh, hurry, hurry. That would have been close.
Gone if he hits, Bomb. Gone if he hits for me. The Zimbabweans are looking to the singles. Definitely gone.
Nicely done. Decided to just get inside it and guide it. It was in the air for some time, but it got four.
Carver picks up a boundary here. I don't know why third man was as wide as he was. Naveed's got some serious pace, so you want your third man nice and fine. You have a look here. He's seriously square. He wasn't even in the picture as the ball goes over the boundary.
A bit short. There is a man back there. Oh, that's not the best effort. Bowler's got hands on hips.
Nazir's in quite a way for the catch, and in the end, because he's in so far, he can't then backtrack and stop the boundary. So good attacking thinking. Top edge, he wasn't controlled as he'd like. You can see there, he's always backtracking, trying to save the boundary. Here you go, from his position, he was way, way in front. Excellent, good proactive batting. He's had enough, 130, 120 Ks. He's saying, I'm coming at you.
And this is very typical of the way Raza bats. He's quite fearless, he'll go down the pitch. There's nothing wrong with that. It's a terrific shot. Inside out, over extra. He's worked out the angles. Yeah, he's done him again. This is a bad over for the UAE. Javed is on the receiving end. It's just almost a free hit. That's like a net ball. That's like something. Let's bowl another one. Bowl me a ball that's going to get my eye in, and Raza has got his eye in. He's caught hold of this. What a slap that is. Sound that rang around the ground. It's a 6.
And it's great to watch. 137 Ks, so not slow by any means. That's quick enough, but it's beautifully played. Ball gets up. Where do you want to target when you bowl a short ball? About there. Perfect height, really. Maybe a little bit higher. And he's played it well enough. No man out in the deep, and these first Senos, he's at fine leg.
It's in the air, but safe. It's been hit away.
It's well played, though. Uses the crease, gets the depth of the crease. It's that short. You can see how far back he goes there. So he's picking up the length very quickly, watching the ball out of the hand.
Going to be 4 more. Well, the 50 partnership came up with the first 4, but now that's just compounding the insult. So consecutive boundaries.
And it's thoughtful batting. Field is up. There's a man catching at leg gully, and the man on the sweep is nowhere to be seen. He's up on the one, and so there's a huge gap, and he just needs to get it there somewhere. I think he uses one hand in the end. Anyway will do. That's better. That's what he wants, which is why I think Turkey can bring another man up. Has to have 5 in the circle. He's got 5, but that's fair enough for Raza. But for Chakava, I'd bring another one up. He's ticking. He's thinking, what am I going to do here? Am I going to hit another boundary? 13 from 34, chasing 280 plus.
It's gone. The skipper with a Midas touch, and the danger man Raza Bhatt has got to go.
See how deep he goes in the crease, tries to create the width, wasn't there, couldn't keep it down. Good catch, they needed that, the UAE. He looked really dangerous, Raza. He can be pleased with his efforts today, but he'll be disappointed he hasn't gone on to more. 46 today from 44, 64 for 1.
Hamilton Masakadze has brought form to Australia and New Zealand, scored an 80 against South Africa in Hamilton.
He played well. He also got 100, didn't he, in warm-up game against Sri Lanka. So he starts the tournament. Bowler was pretty confident there. There was an edge from the bat. Whether it quite carried or not, I think from the umpire.
It went into the gloves, there's no problem there. And absolutely nothing from Snicker. Now, down the leg side, it's going to beat fine leg. Well, Javed is just getting a bit wayward in his line. It's not for the first time. Remember in the previous over, it was 3 or 4 wides.
But it'll make Chakaba feel a whole lot better about himself. I said he's ticking. Spent a lot of time not ticking the score over. So when you get a freebie on your legs like that, you want to make sure you hit it for 4.
Oh, struck in front, struck in front, struck in front. Finger goes up. That is a big wicket. That is a good comeback for Javed.
He pitched up a massive wicket for UAE. They're excited, and rightly so. They got the danger man. Masakadze is gone. Oh, it's a bit of swing, missed it completely. Swung a bit, pitched, and then straightened. Right on the back pad. Look at the excitement from Javed. He's got his first wicket. Hitting the middle. Beautifully bowled. Good bowling from UAE. The game on for sure. They're in a driving seat here, UAE. Masakadze departs for 1. Zimbabwe 72 for 2.
Brendan Taylor, he's on strike, and he's a good player as well.
Square leg is square. Let's have a look. Good effort from the fielder there. He saved a couple of runs. They're looking good, the UAE side.
Nice shot. Turn and a chase. And that should run away for 4. Well timed from Chakatva. Oh, casual attempt, and it may have ricocheted onto the stumps of an non-striker's end as well, because he got a finger on it. Brendan Taylor, I think, would have been out of his ground.
Was in the air, straight at him, firmly hit. Fingers straight to the stumps. Taylor was nowhere near. He was miles outside the crease. Lucky breakthrough for Zimbabwe.
Nudged well. It's gone fine of the man at a short third man, 4 runs. A deft touch there from Brendan Taylor.
It's a difficult position to defend, isn't it, on this surface? Slow pitch, yeah, you expect third man to be up with the pace off the ball, but it comes off the surface so quickly, you just have to get bad on it. So you can see what the bowler's trying to do.
He stood on his stumps. He stood on his stumps. Just fell over. Went deep in the crease and was working it to square leg. And Chakava goes Another for Tokir, the captain.
Unfortunate way to get out, you have to say. Let's see what happens. He loses footing. Yeah, just loses footing in the end. Trying to find a grip on the surface. In the end, it just slips over. Such a shame for him. In the end, he didn't throw it away. Just a slip really back onto the stumps has cost him his wicket. Regis Chakavava rather goes for 35, 112 for 3.
Sean Williams has made his way to the middle and has been greeted by quite a lot of noise. Very chirpy are the UAE, and you can understand why. They've got 3 wickets and there's still many runs to get. Here's the dismissal of Chakava. Yeah, it doesn't get any grip at all. In fact, I think he tries to have his toes pointed down. I think that's his problem in the end. It's not often you'll see that.
That's a horrible feeling, man.
Good shot. Got to that all right, and has hit it flat for 6, straight back over the bowler's head.
Yeah, good response. Plenty of gaps straight down the ground. He knows the pitch is good, and if he gets anywhere near the pitch like he does there, he can swing straight through. Not a huge amount of turn to worry him.
It's looking less than comfortable at the moment, with the rate going up to 6.5. I think Taylor and Williams are good enough players of spin. Question of Taylor staying in, obviously. It's a nice shot. Thinking 2 and should get back. Oh, gets a couple more bonus ones. Missed field.
Clever, and he's used that shot effectively, just to maneuver the field, really. Deep square is very, very square, and it doesn't do particularly well there either. The longer the game goes on and the tighter it gets, perhaps more of that we'll see as well from the UAE.
Too short. And wide enough to cut away for Brendan Taylor. He gets 4. A misfield, though, which the skipper won't be happy about.
Yeah, 2 misfields, one on the boundary, and then that. Both should have been stopped, really.
It's a big shot, and the finger goes up. Oh, Brendan Taylor.
We can see from the celebrations just how much it means to them. Brendan Taylor is going to go for the review, I think. I think he was surprised when all the celebrations, he turned his back on the umpire. I think he thinks it's going down.
Here we go, moment of truth. Oh, that looks out. That looks out. That looks absolutely out. Zim 144 for 4. Solomon Mire walks out to the middle, bowled decently. Felt he could have gone better, according to him. That's what he said at the end of the bowling. He's got to go well with the bat here.
Flicked away, there's a man out there. There are 2 men back, 3 on the leg side.
You do get the feeling that this one's going to go down to the wire, Wilco. It's going to be a closely fought contest. 138 required off 127 deliveries. 4 wickets down. I think that's the key for Zimbabwe. They do have batsmen to come. And he's just going to waltz down the wicket, no one at mid-wicket, and loft it over the top. Ends the over with a 6, 9 from it, 154 for 4.
Fine shot. The only people in danger there are the youngsters on that grassy bank. So it's going to be Mohammad Naveed to continue with his 8th over. Oh, big shout, and nothing from the umpire.
Consultation with the wicketkeeper, and he probably says no, sliding down the leg side, which is a dangerous line.
Yeah, he's bowling it from wide. It's missing stump. It's missing another set of stumps. That might even have been a little edge on there as well. Now then, Naveed side, yes, a little arm up in triumphant gesture.
Played away from his leg, his front foot, gets the outside edge. Comfortable catch for the keeper. And yes, it's success. I've got myself another World Cup wicket. Mary has to go. He goes for 9. Zimbabwe 167 for 5.
Craig Ervine comes in with Zimbabwe half the side down, 167 for 5. And he just said, "I have to go." He just said, "Welcome to the middle, Polly. The whole of the country is depending upon you."
Seen it on YouTube a couple of times. People have sent me tweets in about Sangakkara sledging me.
Well, it wasn't a sledge, it was a welcome.
Well, it was just laying down the situation for me and where we stood and who was believing in me. Just a gentle reminder.
Now then, bit of hesitation. Had to be a better throw. Everyone is edgy out there, and still, UAE have got to get the ball in now. This is where it really counts.
He's at least 2 meters away. If he had been close to the stumps, he might have been able to gather it and get back onto the stumps. They end up picking up 2, which adds insult to injury.
Oh, now then, just picked out the leg side and gone all the way. That is a meaty blow.
Here's a massive shot. It was right in the slot for Irvine. Picked it up beautifully. There was no fielder there. He had mid-wicket instead of square leg. That wouldn't have mattered, the fielder there. The maximum. Pressure has gone back to UAE now.
Gone again. Think it's gone all the way. It's just got inside the rope or on the rope, so it's a 4, not a 6. Before the rope.
Should go around the wicket, I reckon. Couple of deliveries. Change the angle.
Yeah, he's changed his field and he got deep mid-wicket. Now long off is up in the ring. Oh, had to find the gap and does. There's no man back, so as soon as it finds the gap, it'll go quickly to the boundary. 8 runs from the over, then 40 gone, 2-2-2 for 5. Short and 4.
Another boundary. 8 runs from 2 deliveries already. 4 balls to go. Tried a short pitch delivery. Williams is well set.
Now that's going to go for 4. Just become a little bit ragged now, the UAE. And 50 for Williams. It's a really, really good knock under pressure. Just 42 balls.
5th 50 has been the quickest, just 29 deliveries.
Easy, very easy. Is there life left in the contest yet? Nice change of pace from Chandran.
Knock it into the leg side and pick up a single. Ends up being an easy return catch for Chandra. He's done a little bit of a job here. Has he created an opportunity for the UAE? We'll have to wait and see. Craig Irvine goes for 42. Zimbabwe 250 for 6.
And the finisher in Elton Chigumbura will hope that he can just solidify things and take it home with 36 required from the next 7 overs. Gone through and will be 4. Enough width on it. A good shot from Elton Chigumbura. 263 for 6.
They changed the field. They pushed him back at mid-on to long-on. But unfortunately, Jarvid gives width. Everyone's up on the offside, so he had to try and target the stumps and get Chigumbura to play it straight down the ground. No, he gives him width. Chigumbura opens the face, places it perfectly, brings himself a boundary.
So control partnership so far, Sean, isn't it? Often when a runner ball required, you'd see sometimes batsmen panic and try to take risks that are uncalled for. So far it's been controlled.
And start calling for shots over the top to mid-wicket and to long on and try and pick yourself up a boundary. But they've just been more than happy just to pick up those singles. So it's been good, and that's what comes with experience. You think if the shoe was on the other foot and UAE were batting at this moment in time, maybe they would have been looking to target boundaries, could have lose wickets, get new batsmen, bowlers to the crease.
He's hammered that. Oh, the arms of a blacksmith driven into that ball.
Chandra knows that he's so good with his variations if he keeps things straight, but as soon as he offers any width, Chickenborough is going to cash in. He played beautifully in the last over. He hit one square of the wicket that was stopped, and they got back for the second. This time the placement is absolutely superb, and there you can see the frustration for the bowler. He realizes he gave him some width.
Well 270 for 6. Less than a runner ball required for Zimbabwe. 4 wickets in hand and a well set Williams at the crease with Elton Chigumbura on 13. The UAE did well to get up to 285 for 7 earlier in the day. Anwar playing well for 67. Kuram Khan, former captain, well for 45. A nice little 8th wicket partnership to seal the back end of the innings. Very aggressive. Zimbabwe, well, they were under pressure. Seemed to be light at the end of the tunnel. Goes leg side, hasn't middled it. And they come back for 2, so they've run them a little bit ragged in the last 10 or 15 overs in the field. There's Dav Watmore on the right of screen, and talked a little bit this morning about the type of discipline that he would bring to the lineup. Not in terms of schoolmaster discipline, talking cricketing disciplines and instilling that in his charges. Good shot, short fine leg, easy ball from Naveed, and Williams continues to play well to see his team home. 8 to get.
The previous delivery from Naveed was decent because it was at a right height and it wasn't too much down the leg side. This one, his line's wrong, slides it down the leg side, and with the 45 inside the circle, all Williams has to do is get a little bit of contact on it, and it's going to be a wave to the boundary.
Tried a short one again, and it's disappeared in front of square this time.
This is a quality shot. Wonderful shot from Williams. No real pace behind this delivery. It's come through at about chest high. Williams sitting there on 70. Won't be missing out on any of these. He smashes it in front of square. In full control.
4 required. Down the ground, and this could run to the boundary. It does run into the boundary, and a victory to Zimbabwe, and coach Dav Watmore applauds, he smiles, and what an innings by Sean Williams. 76 not out to him, and Zimbabwe have chased successfully only for the 3rd time in World Cups, and they win by 4 wickets. Good innings at the top from Raza, his highest score in his last 13 innings, and 47 to Brendan Taylor. Set a foundation which was built on, steadied and carried through by Williams. 76 to him and 42 to Irvine.